once again, guys. I'm going to try this. Let's see what happens. It's doing well to a certain point, but I hope you guys can see me and I can see you. From Palestine to Afghanistan to Iraq to Somalia to I was talking about how the army are going to move in about the 5th of December, apparently, by RT. They're going to move in and move out the protesters. These Native Americans. These flesh and blood human beings. If anything, what we've seen up till now is anything to go by. You know, it's got to the point where we all need to stand strong. We don't just need to be with our brothers and sisters on the other side of the pond or wherever you are in the world. We need to be with them in solidarity because they fucked. Best way of putting it. If anything of what we've seen up till now, the first thing I saw when this all started was dogs. You know, do you remember dogs with blood in their mouths because they were being set on protesters? That's the first thing that I saw. And then I see a man riding down a dirt road, which to me, that dirt road wouldn't have been there without the bulldozers in the background. But he was riding down this dirt road, and these fucking officers were grabbing his ass, you know. And then it progressed to live rounds, to someone's fucking arm almost getting blown off, you know, and now we're to the point now where they're going to move in and move these people on. Well, I don't condone violence. I don't condone violence by the establishment or by the people that wish to hurt the establishment. Shout out to Smithy. Yeah, my brother, how you doing? You know, because we are all the fucking same. I tried to say in my last video, there isn't a creature, an animal, a plant, anything on this planet that cannot survive without water. It needs water. I saw today and posted today about them putting up barbed wire fences around, you know, the other side of, well, the river, the water source. I'm good, brother, just awfully pissed off with the fact that mankind want to treat other mankind like shit. I'm sick and tired of it. It needs to be put out there and somebody needs to take notice. I said in my last video that I uploaded that whilst America is a great and beautiful country, you have a guy in charge of your country that has money invested in the pipeline. If you have any thought that this guy is going to help you, it's not going to happen. To the banks out there that are financing it, Chase, something Fargo. Does anyone know? Beginning bit. Wells Fargo. Now I might have just cracked it. To the Royal Bank of Scotland, you have been noticed. Not only have you been noticed, but I've seen an astronomical amount of people, especially for Chase and Wells Fargo and Bank of America, withdrawing their money from there. They no longer want anything to do with you. And they're putting their money into Union National or something like that, that works for you, not against you like the banks do. You know, to the big energy firm that, you know, have this, well, £1 billion pipeline. Don't know how many billions of pounds this poisonous snake is going to make for these greedy bastards. But it's beyond money. It is beyond money. The day you can squeeze your money and get water from it, then we'll start, you know, putting pipelines wherever the fuck you want to put them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because to make your money, you need trees. And to have trees, you need water. All these people are asking you to do is respect the treaties and their connection with their planet. Yes, I am guilty the same as everybody else that lives in the Western world that doesn't have that much of a strong connection with Mother Nature like these Native Americans do. I think I at one point have called them Native Indians, and I don't, do you know what I'm saying? First people of America, if that makes everybody happy. It was a term that I wanted to use because, as far as I'm concerned, when the Europeans turned up in America, there was already people there. It belongs to them, not to the white man. But yeah, we have to put these people on notice. We have to make sure that, you know, these people know that they are being put on notice. I did a video, please check it out on my YouTube, where I went to the Royal Bank of Scotland. Yes, I know it did go wrong a little bit because the human factor kicked in, but everybody's guilty of that, not just me. Thank you for all the hearts and the likes. But you need to get the message out there. You know, even if you just share my video or my videos, or go on to Gary, son of David, on YouTube and share those. Just get the message out there. Yes, I'm as crazy as they come, but it is coming. If they're willing to pollute, or potentially pollute, because you can't say that they are going to pollute it, because, you know, we have to have faith in the energy that we use. You know, we are all still tied to it. As much as we hate it, I hate it, it still happens. We still need to do something about it. Yeah. Hello, Connor. Thank you, Scott. I take it that means you've shared it. Thank you very much, brother. So like I say, I know I'm crazy, but I need water. Every single person that will watch my video will need water. I know they're on the other side from where I am in Scotland. They are on the other side of the planet in America, across the pond. But there is a lot that you can do. If you go on to Facebook, for instance, and just type in I stand with Standing Rock, or Standing Rock, or North Dakota Pipeline, something will come up. Even if all you do is share the information that is put up on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat, just get it out there. Yes, I know it's not mainstream, I know it's not cool, I know it's not hip, but it's your planet. You know, all this other crap that you're focusing on, I call it crap, I'm sorry if it offends you, but it's not important compared to the fact that we are, as a race, damaging the habitat that we live in astronomically, and we damage it, but we don't have any way to fix it. There are so many ways that I could tell you that we could get off of fossil fuels. We can get away from using the polluting shit, and we can use what we've been given. Think logically. Anybody with half a brain and half an education can work out kinetic energy, wind power, solar power. That's just three. If every house had a solar panel on it. Yes, I understand self-destruction. Yes, our own self-destruction. No, I'm not, Scott. I am far from a good guy. I am just another member of your race trying to make a difference. I have the responsibility, the pleasure of bringing up the next generation. Many of you have children as well. What do you should want to leave the planet in a better state than what you found it? Because we need to keep what's sacred. Like I say, I don't have a very strong tie with Mother Nature. I enjoy sitting out in the garden when it's windy and pissing down with rain, like most of my other crazy friends. But that's because we enjoy that. We enjoy the connection we can have with our planet. But these first men of America, first women of America, the Native Americans, whatever you want to call them, they have a stronger tie. They don't see water as a resource. They see it as an entity. Air source, heating, clean and efficient. Yeah. I say about destroying the planet, and I could spur on for hours and hours and hours and hours of all the crap that we do to this planet. But that's got nothing to do with anything unless you look at the damage that she's doing to us, the Awa, Mother Earth, or whatever you call her, is doing to us. The recent one that I've just seen is the tsunamis, and that in New Zealand and in the Philippines, and that's got to scare the crap out of anybody. I saw a photograph of 3 goats on an island on a little bit of land, no bigger than their legs, really, all of them together. with water gushing everywhere else. You know, imagine if that was us, we'd be fucked. But us as man have ways of getting around crap, and we're better than goats in some sense. But that's the damage that we're doing. We are polluting our planet, and our planet is striking back. You can't drill holes in her and expect her not to throw a hissy fit. When any human gets an injection, I know some of you are a lot braver than me and can take an injection, but you know, the initial shock you have when you get injected, that over the planet. Do you know what I'm saying? I know it's just a stupid way of thinking of it, but it's a good way of thinking about it if you think logically. Whatever you don't want to happen to you, you don't want to be polluted. You know, okay, some of you do with alcohol and drugs and hip-hop music and takeaways and God knows what else, but do you know what I'm saying? You know, you treat yourself and keep yourself running, but you expect your planet to be self-cleaning and self-fixing, even though we damage it. You know, I don't walk everywhere. I do use public transport. I do use taxis, so I am guilty of it as well. But my carbon footprint is nothing compared to most people that, you know, these 1% people that fly around the world in fucking private jets and Bentleys and shit. You know, or the McDonald's thing. But I made a video on the McDonald's thing, so you can see what my problem is with the McDonald's thing if you watch my video. But, you know, we can reuse everything that we make. You know, it's possible. Just repurpose it into something else. But we have to do something. We need to stop hurting the planet as much as we are. We need to save as much as we can and make a better future for our children. If that's anything to grab from this message. I know I started off perfectly. I think the last video went better than this one, to be perfectly honest with you. But I'll leave it up to you to decide. So as usual, guys, from me, it's peace and love.